just looking all over the place. We were looking in Kent, we were looking to move up to Wales, and we looked up in Yorkshire, not to buy a bungalow or with a bit of land, and then we realised that we didn't want the land. And we decided, you sit on the internet, didn't you?
Yeah.
And we just made an appointment to come, fell in love with the plot, because it looks over the fields where we come from. It was easy going, wasn't it? It was so so easy. Alan was helpful. They were really good about it, weren't they? Because they let us bring our furniture, all the stuff in. We moved all our clothes and everything in, so all we had to do on the day we exchanged was just put our bed in there out on the telly and come. Me personally, I think it's better because you haven't got all the worry of subsidence. You ain't got to worry about the roof leaking. You know, any problems, phone them up, they come do it. I was in the building game, and if I bought a bungalow, I would end up looking to pieces.
He'd have spent his life doing what he'd always done, which was what we were getting away from. You know, we got to the point we didn't want to be doing all this stuff. We wanted to live
have a bit of time,
a social life, a bit more social life. And cost-wise, you know, for what we've paid for ours, we'd have got something that was quite derelict and would have cost us a fortune. Cost-wise, the equivalent for the size, which obviously somebody that buys one of these is going to have been looking at bungalows, and size-wise, there is no comparison cost-wise because everything is included. Whereas you buy a bungalow and you've got to fit it all out, and 9 times out of 10 you've got to rebuild the thing because for the cost.
You've got to knock the walls out,
yeah, you wouldn't get it.
All rubbish like that.
So to us it wasn't a big decision at all.
Yes.
To the point that my mum lives in Spain and she's actually put a deposit down on a plot up here and she's moving back, which we've not been able to get her to even think of.
Yeah.
But she came to stay with us, she's just moved, she came to stay with us and she absolutely loved it.
She was so surprised when she came.
Yeah, I mean I was surprised because she's quite sort of used to grandeur and
she's a little bit of a...
She's a bit snobby.
Yeah, she's had a good life. But,
yeah.
You know, her dad was, you know, okay when he looked after him, had a lovely place in Spain. And when he passed away, she stayed there for what, 6-7 years now?
8 years this year.
8 years. And she's, that's why I'm digging the garden, because I'm making a hole for her.
but she absolutely loved it, and you know, when I sort of casually broached the subject again of her coming back to live in England, I said, would you think of having one here? And she said, yeah, I'll do that. And then we looked and there was so few left, we picked her one, so we've sort of paid a bit of a deposit for her. She's going to bring some more money when she comes over for Christmas. So she'll move sort of end of August next year. And that's where they're very good, you know, they're as long as she's paid sort of a nice deposit, that they're quite happy to keep that one for her. Once you're inside,
You could be anywhere.
you could be anywhere.
They're quiet, you don't hear any noise.
I mean, we've told people, you know, and sort of when you're describing them, you don't quite know how to describe them, and you finish up saying a caravan. You finish up saying a caravan or a mobile home. Well, mobile home isn't. A mobile home is what's on the holiday parks, and that's what people think they're coming to. And our people that have come to visit us have absolutely been amazed when they've walked around on the inside. You know, they're surprised how big it is on the outside anyway. But when you walk indoors, you could be anywhere. It's just like any bungalow.
At our age, we don't, I mean we ain't old, but we don't want to be gardening all day. We want enough so we can sit in the garden. You've got no maintenance, and it's just nice, isn't it?
Yeah.